Thank you, soldier. Why did I do that? Just think about, our men overseas. I'm not feeling very funny right now, so it's hard for me. Artists get stereotyped all the time. It's across the board. I think that as a group of individuals, as a group, we get a ton of stereotypes. It's outrageous, but I mean, what's that saying? It's not a stereotype if it's true. Is that a saying? Is that a thing? Maybe that's not a thing. Maybe I shouldn't say that. We'll find out. Okay, there's all kinds of stereotypes about artists. I mean, everything from they're perfectionists. They might be a little eccentric, maybe a little pretentious. Okay, that's a big word for me. Some of them could be a little messy. Some say they're in a world of their own. They're uncompromising. I mean, I could literally go on and on and on. They're starving, all these different things. What are we going to do about it? Somebody needs to say something. Somebody needs to decide what we are going to be doing about this. Okay, this is a national crisis or international crisis, because I know some of you guys are, watching me from overseas. You're coming to me, you're watching this video, so I feel the responsibility to tell you how we're going to address this. What do I think? I think we let them think it. Yeah, that's right. Because if you think about many of these stereotypes, okay, many of the things I listed, not all of them, but many of them, these are signs of a person who really cares. They care about what they're doing. They care about the impact that they're having. They care about their quality of their work. That's a quality in people that it's kind of fleeting these days. Having an emotional investment in what you're doing means you care. And that can lead to perfectionism. It can lead to eccentricness. It can lead to being a world of your own. But I say let them think it, because I don't think that there's any shame in that. I think a lot of it is the way we are, and I don't want you to change for anybody. It's okay to be you. I won't change for anybody. Well, I mean, I will conform from time to time. So being someone who tries, being somebody who's not afraid to be their self, and not feeling that they have to conform. I mean, these are signs of a person that really believes in themselves and what they're doing. So if you've been stereotyped in this way, I think let them go ahead and think that, because you know what? It's not meant to be a pretentious statement or something that you're better than anybody, but it does show that you are a person that cares, that you're a person that really likes what they're doing, that believes in what they're doing and believes in themselves. And you know how much I am a stickler for you have to have that confidence to really push it in the art world, okay? Okay, now I always like to give Ming credit. Ming always helps me out here. Ming brings a good point. What was your point again? If you're spending all your energy focusing on stereotypes, you're not focusing on yourself as an artist. And that's counterproductive. That's counterintuitive to what we're trying to do. Be individuals, be unique. That's what makes artists so wonderful and so inspiring. So if you focus and harp on these stereotypes, you're taking away from what makes you an artist. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to feel good about what you're doing. That's the point for all these videos. Being yourself and being okay with that is what makes you an artist in the first place. That is a big part of it. Art is an attitude that you carry around in your heart and you express with paint, brush, spoken word, dancing. I don't know, ballet is dance, I guess. It's okay to be you. That's the message here. If you don't fall into a stereotype, like we were just talking about, artists are stereotypically very messy. And personally, me, OCD, I'm not messy. I'm the opposite. I get bothered when things are not clean. Does that make me any less of an artist? I don't think so. I think that's just the way that I know that I can do my best work, because that's when I'm comfortable. I talked about breaking out of your comfort zone when it comes to doing your art, but it's important that you feel comfortable with yourself. It's a much more internal message there. If some of these stereotypes don't hit home for you, you are absolutely still an artist. It just means that you have a different way of functioning. You're even more unique. How about that? Please don't worry about stereotypes. Don't worry about what people think. And please don't worry about me on Instagram at Mike Not Jerry. It's not a good plug. Worry about me on Instagram. I want you guys to follow me on there. I like it. I like talking to people. I like it when people ask me questions. And I like to be able to show you guys some of the behind the scenes of what goes on here at the studio and my family business. I like to share what people don't want me to share. It's taboo and I like it. Have you been stereotyped? Have you been the victim of stereotyping? Have you felt bad because of stereotyping? Share your stereotype or stereotypical experiences below. What's stereotypical experience? Share your stereotype stories below, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about how stereotypes might have affected you. Fair enough? People might think that artists are perfectionistic. Did I say that right? I got to get it right.
You said a perfectionist earlier.
Okay, I want to make sure I get it right. Perfectionist?
Is not a
Perfectionistic.
word.
Perfectionist. Okay, that's right?
Yeah.
All right, it's the artist in me.